Wow, Devin, thanks for that report. We're going to have to grow some extra fur to stand the temperatures the rest of this week.
Right.
And speaking of fur, the Northwoods is full of interesting creatures, hodags notwithstanding, and some of them blend in with the winter environment. For today's On Our Mind, we ask, have you ever seen an albino or a leucistic, a white animal?
I know I've seen them in pictures that viewers have submitted in, but I know in person, I was telling you this behind the scene, I've seen like a white animal sneak in here before. It ran around. I know we were trying to catch some animals in the studio before, but
there's a couple different types of animals up in the Northwoods, like an ermine or a snowshoe hare, which change colors. Summertime they're brown, wintertime they're white, but I don't believe those are leucistic, such as some of the white deer that we see in the Boulder Junction area, the Three Lakes area. There's been a huge buck in the Three Lakes area this year. Beautiful white stag, and a lot of people have seen it. It's almost tame up there.
That's crazy. Now, what I was told from a former colleague many years ago is that it was called an albino ferret, I believe. So I'm not sure if that's a correct name for it, or...
I think if you saw a white weasel-looking creature, it was probably an ermine. They're pretty common in the Northwoods, and they like to kind of get into buildings and mess around a little bit.
This one did, and it had red eyes, believe it or not, so...
Yeah, that sounds like it could have been an ermine for sure.
Yeah, it did. So it's definitely interesting. It got into the studio and got into a trap, actually, and then somehow it maneuvered its way out and then got outside. So
I have also seen some pictures locally of white squirrels, or a really strange white robin, or a white cardinal, which was really interesting.
That's interesting. No white hodags?
You know, I like to tease that hodags are kind of like a snowshoe hare. In the wintertime, they turn white. So they're like a snowdag, and then they can blend into their environment better too.
Yeah, exactly, right. They're always a sneaky creature around, but so far that's probably the only white animal I've seen is the one that snuck into this building before, and that's pretty much about it.
Well, in the Great Northwoods, I think those leucistic or white traits in animals, such as the deer in the Three Lakes and Boulder Junction area, it's advantageous for a lot of the year where we have snow on the ground. Maybe not so much for the summer months, though.
Yeah, exactly right. Although it's probably hard for animals to probably move around at least underneath the snow. It's an icy crust right now, but like deer, they can move around easily above the snow.
Yeah, and certainly there's plenty of snow out there right now, so all of those white deer, those leucistic and albino animals are blending right in with the environment.
Yes, they can. This is their perfect time to be able to blend right in.
Moving along here, coming up, we share how you could be part of Super Bowl history.
But first, we have Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, but thinking about food now, Carrie, with a recipe for cake mix cookies.